Well, I almost knocked my makeup mirror off. Good morning, girls. How are you? I'm getting ready to go to the doctor. I had the most wonderful weekend. My grandkids and my great-granddaughter came. And I haven't seen them since Christmas. Well, I did too. I saw them one other time, didn't I? I went up there. I'm going to be using another color of this Vivienne Sabo eyebrow pencil today. Now, I don't know if I got too heavy-handed the other day, and it was darker. It was too dark. So today I'm going to use the lighter color. And the first thing we're going to do is put some, I'm not going to call this creme brulee, but it's the closest thing to creme brulee that I have found since I couldn't find creme brulee anymore. So, we're going to put that all over our lid. Who made creme brulee? Wet n Wild? They made it and then they changed the name of it, and it never was the same. I don't know if you could get it. We used to get it in singles. My granddaughter, great-grandbaby is so precious. And Coda was so good with her. He just laid there and let her pet him and kiss him and carry on about him, hug him. He's come a long way, babies. He has come a long way. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's under the bed. He's sleeping in the house now. But Jackie Ann's not. So yesterday, I was determined to make them get along. So I got Jackie Ann in my lap in my recliner, and I was petting her. And first off, Coda stayed in the other room. He wouldn't even come in the same room with her, because he knew I was going to tell him to get off. Let's do eyeliner. This is CoverGirl Perfect Blend eyeliner pencil in basic black. But then he finally came in. She was in my lap, sound asleep, and eventually he got jealous enough that he came over and he jumped up on the recliner for me to pet him. Well, she woke up and she saw him, but she didn't run. And she went back to sleep. So he was licking her on the head and on the feet. And so they were doing good. And then I had to get up to go make my coffee. My afternoon coffee. And when I got up, she ran out. Today we're going to use this palette again. I used it one day last week and I loved it. So I'm going to use it again. And it is the Ciate London The Editors palette. Okay. And for my transition color, I am going to be using this light brown right here. Of course, I did what I told you girls I wasn't going to do. I got out one of Scarlett's little birthday Christmas presents and gave it to her. Oh. That's good. Alright. So now, all over, no, so the outer corner I'm going to use this color. Doesn't say what colors they are in this palette, girl, so just bear with, oh, well, maybe not. I got the wrong color. The darker one. I'm going to come right down here and try to bring that all the way out and meet it up. We'll clean it up later. That's good. So we had pizza and my, I got this one granddaughter, Lily, my youngest granddaughter. I don't care what that girl eats. She will not gain a pound. I used to be that way, but not anymore. I tell you, she had a whole plate of pizzas. I don't know how many slices, and then the garlic, the little garlic balls. I don't know what they call them. I said, good God Almighty. I don't know if I can, I'm going to have to watch you eat this, because I don't think you can eat all that. But she did. She ate the whole thing. Like Mikey. Mikey will eat it. He'll eat anything. Remember that commercial? I think it was a cereal commercial. A cereal commercial. We're going to be using a different blush today. So now, all over my lid, I'm going to put that color I love right here. Anyway, I'm going to go to the doctor, and then I'm going to come home and make my doctor and their staff a cobbler. Now, who am I fooling? I'm making it for myself, and I'm going to share it. Okay. It'll be blended. It'll be blended. But I am going to try that light color. Instead of the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to try to put it in the middle of my eye again. Y'all girls seem to like it. But I'm going to use my finger. It's not really... What is that little spot? Okay. A little more. Well, you know what I think I'll do? Remember that little eyeshadow I found the other day? And let's put some of it over here because we want them to look the same. Okay. This is the Almay Velvet Foil Cream Eyeshadow. And it is in the color Astro Girl. Remember, I found it and I used it and I liked it, and then I never used it again. But since that's not showing up too good, I'm going to use it. It's a tube, that color. And we're going to dab that in there. We're going to blend it in. And I'm going to make some goulash. I try not to waste anything, and somebody gave me some bell peppers the other day. Now they're red and I usually use green, but you know, I'm on this kick of using what you got, because that's what they had to do in the old days, and that might be what we're going to have to start doing pretty soon. And yesterday I had also got who gave me that cabbage? Somebody gave me a head of cabbage. So yesterday I had cooked a roast, and I had ate all of it I could stand, and so I was going to give the rest of it to Coda. Well, then I remembered, you know, I have that roast in there, and I have that cabbage. So instead of cooking cabbage the way I usually do, I just cut that that cabbage in quarters, and put it on top of that roast and the juices. Girls, it was to die for. So what I ate yesterday was a whole head of cabbage. I got so much, I'm going to try to use it all. Try to use it all. And my poor little granddaughter, you know, they brought her own little chair. She has her own little chair. I guess they take it everywhere. So she fell out of it, and me and Lori laughed at her. Well, so then she kept falling out of it on purpose. We're still laughing at her because she liked it. Well, she fell in the opposite direction the last time, and she hit her little face on my coffee table. She got a bruise right here. Well, it scared the hell out of all of us. We all grabbed her and ran into the dining room where there was more light to check her all out. And I'm going to put some more of this right in there. We put a ice pack on her and everything. She was fine. We still had the ice pack on her. But Jackie Ann, you know how mean Jackie Ann is, so I wouldn't let her in the house because, you know, Jackie Ann will stand up and box you. So Jackie Ann was out there on the front porch just acting like a little clown, just playing around for her. And she really wanted Jackie Ann in the house. And I told her, don't let that cat fool you, honey. That cat's mean. And as soon as you touch him, we let him in and you touch him, he's going to slap you. Because that's what he does. Alright, is this looking good or bad? Well, something going on right there. I know what it is, but I don't know what to do about it. It's a wrinkle, and something's in it. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Okay, since I can't get that fixed, I'm going to take this little skinny brush, and I'm going to go into my brown, and I'm going to, the wind's blowing, and I'm going to go in there that, cover that up. It's almost covered up. Now, if you girls are having trouble finding my channel, it's because I changed the name. It should just switch you right on over to it, but my sister yesterday told me she couldn't find it. So it is the new name is Happy and Alone After 70. I probably shouldn't have made that but you know, some people are not happy and alone after 70, so, you know, it's for them. No, that's and I'm really making a mess. Well, what am I going to do about that? Well, then I have to take that off. Let's take that off. I think it looked better when I had the light in there. So now we're going to put that light all the way down in there. Where is that stuff? But I'm going to use a little skinny pencil because I don't want to get too much. And my finger might give me too much. So I'm going to use this little brush. And just put it in there. There's that spot. Okay, so let's make this bigger. It's so depressing, these new things that are happening to my eyes, that sometimes I'm almost tempted not to do makeup. But then I happen to walk by a mirror, and it is devastating. So I have to put makeup on. Okay, is that good? Almost. Where's that little white, I have a little white eyeliner someplace. I think that might work better if I can find it. But I can't. So what we're going to do, we're going to find a white, well, this will work. Wet n Wild. Oh, there's white. This is that gray palette that is, it just says eye palette, Calculus. But the one that is identical to this on Amazon is not this brand, but it is these exact same colors, the exact same little thing on the... I think what happens is when people don't sell all their makeup, I think they sell them to off-brands. which are cheaper, which is fine with me. Anyway, I've got a lot to talk to my doctor about today. I'm going to go get a complete physical. And I'm going to have them do a complete blood panel on me. There's something wrong, girls. Okay, that's good. That is very good. So we'll put that over there. We don't need any more eyeshadow. Do we? Let's take that dark color and just kind of, okay, let's do this. Because you're not supposed to have that black eyeshadow all under on your waterline all the way. So I'm going to take some of that off. I don't think it made any difference. That's why I was looking for that little white eyeliner. And then you're supposed to really put white eyeliner on your waterline, then your eyeliner under it, because the white eyeliner on your waterline is supposed to make your eyes look more open, but I can't find that little doozy. So we don't have it. But that's good. We're done. We're done with the eyeshadow because I'm going to get obsessed here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pull that up. And get that smear out of there. What is wrong with you? Why aren't you working with me? Okay, since you don't want to work with me, I'll use my eyeliner to do it. First, I'm going to get that off. Don't do this. I know it's uncouth, but oh, I was watching that 1,000-Pound Sisters last night, just a little short video. When you know, Tammy went and had her skin removal. I can't hardly stand that Amy. I'm telling you, girls can't stand her. So they're out there in the waiting room. First off, the look on her face when they showed Tammy, and you could already tell she's going to look good. The look on Amy's face was not happiness. And they're all out in the waiting room, and they're talking, and the camera is running, and that gross Amy, she does it all the time, just passes gas real loud, you can hear it. And she thinks that's funny. She's uncouth as hell. She does it everywhere she goes. Her dream is to pass gas in every country. I saw her say it. What is wrong with that girl? Okay, do my eyes still look? They kind of look about the same today. Well, thank the Lord. Well, I hate to say I'm happy about something that's going to cost me money, but I think my microwave might be going out. And as things go out, I'm going to be replacing them with red appliances. I hope it don't go out till after Christmas. I don't want it to go out before Christmas because I'm done with Christmas, but I'm a little strapped for cash, but I'm done. I've even got all the food, buttermilk and all, in the freezer. I'm ready. All we have to say is, okay, it's Thanksgiving. Boom. I just take everything out of the freezer. I'm ready to start cooking. The thing that I put off till the last minute, wrapping packages. Because you know how my hands are. Start that shaking. It takes me all day to wrap presents. Because I start that shaking, and then I have to take a break. But now Coda has got to the point where if he's after Sassy and I say back, back, he leaves her alone. But if I'm not in the room, it's a different story. And I miss her. She's my sleeping buddy. But they're jealous of each other. And Coda is jealous because I let Sassy, I'm never going to get over it, girls. Jackie Ann up in my lap. And I can't put Coda in my lap. He's been there, but he's heavy. Oh, I wanted to tell you girls something I saw. I haven't tried it yet, but I know it's going to work. If you want to make salsa verde, green sauce, chili sauce, you know, they take tomatillos. Get you a plate and put 2 jalapenos in that plate, the bowl, and then take a tomatillo, and after you peel that hull off whatever that's called, husk, cut it in, take 2 of them. They're small, but take 2 of them. Put them in that little plate, and some onion and garlic. And that's it. Jalapenos, onions, garlic. Oh, and cilantro. No, don't put cilantro until last. Anyway, so put them, I don't have an air fryer, so I don't know if this really works. I need an air fryer. And then you just put that in your air fryer. So when they're soft, you take it out, and if you want to, which I always do, I always take almost all the seeds out and that vein of the jalapeno, because that's where your heat is, and you don't want it too hot. And then you just throw it all in your food processor, put your cilantro in there, and boom, you got salsa verde. About, I'd say 5 minutes. I can't try it. I don't have an air fryer. They say they're wonderful things. We want to make sure these eyelashes are up as far as we can get them. And this is Etude Dr Mascara Fixer Clear Eyelash Primer. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And now for the mascara, we're using Clio Lash Super Proof Mascara, Volume and Curling. It's good. Oh my God, I had to take the headrests off of the back seats of my Jeep because we're going to go thrifting. And I like that to be flat so we can get stuff in there. And I'm going to leave it flat because who gets in there? Nobody. So I had to take the headrests off. Well, I thought you just popped them off, lifted them out of there. No. There's a lever, and then when you get that lever, you have to put a screwdriver under that lever and find a little screw or button or whatever it is. Push that, and then you have to jiggle it up. It's terrible. If I wasn't so stubborn, I would have left that alone. And I started to leave it alone several times and just get out of the car and forget it. But then you know how stubborn I am. Now this is stupid. I Googled this. And I know this is how you do it. So I finally got it. And I'm not putting them back on. If somebody wants to ride with me, which is never, ride in the back seat, then I'll pop one of them up. But if not, no. I'm leaving them down. It's too much of a struggle, girls. It's too hard for me. I'll look down to make sure I'm recording. Recording. Well, my sister was wanting to talk about politics yesterday. And I said, no, I can't do it. It makes me mad. I cannot do it. Please don't do it. But, she, you know, my sister, she keeps on. So finally I was just going, ah. And she quit. She said, I know that's upsetting. We're going to change the subject. And thank you. But now a lot of people say, and I've said, well, I'm not going to vote. We have to vote, girls. Our vote counts, I hope. Because if things go the way things are beginning to be planned right now, our vote won't count. But I don't think we're going to put up with that. Much longer. I think America is at a snapping point. The only thing I'm wanting to see is Jesus come home out of the clouds and set his feet on the Mount of Olives and put all this crap to rest forever. Well, I don't think it's going to be forever. I think he's going to put the Satan in that in the fire, lake of fire, but only for I think only for 1,000 years. Now I'm going to have to look that up, but it seems to me like I read that. But we'll be 1,000 years gone, girls. And our kids will be gone, and our grandkids will be gone, and our great-grandkids will be gone. I'm not saying I don't care about the future generations. I do, but We want our family out. Long gone. Mm. Now see, today that didn't tickle. When I usually put, well, lately, when I've been trying to put mascara on my bottom lashes, it's been like horrible tickling. Okay, so now we're going to use the Pixie Under Eye Correct. No, it's not Pixie. It's Catrice Ultimate Camouflage Cream Under Eye Corrector in Brightening Peach. Girls, I think this is the last day of this. I need coffee. Okay, where's my brush? Anyway, so my sisters, I was telling her about it. You know, I made them cobblers and different things that I've cooked. Aren't you on your diet anymore? I said, nope. I figured it out. I've probably got 5 to 10 years left to live, and I'm not going to deny myself anything. Now, I might have to buy some bigger clothes, but they'll be cute. And as long as I have cute clothes and lots of makeup, who am I trying to impress? You only see me from here to up, unless I'm cooking, but, you know, the rest of my life I'm going to be living the way I want to. A little fat granny. Alright. And now I realize I did not blend my eyeshadow. That has to be done. Especially if you wear a dark. You need to blend that. There. Coda has none of his toys in the house. Well, one, the bear, his favorite toy. I've got to go out there and clean that backyard, because it's a hot mess. And that storm we had the other day knocked my little howdy sign down in my little screened in porch where I sit all the time. And it also brought the drapes down because that sign was next to the drapes, and I guess the drapes wrapped around it when the wind started blowing. And so now I've got to go get the big ladder out. Is that just really stained my nose? Okay, that's blended. Well, not real good. Better. But if I mess with it anymore, and I already did, I've got that spot uncovered. And then I'm going to try just patting it instead of there. That's good enough. I got a bad eye. What can I say? Now I've knocked my eyelashes down. And my granddaughter and her husband are the best parents. And of course, everything ended up in here. It always does. Lily comes in here, sits down here, and starts playing in makeup. And so Lori came in to see what she was doing. Then Karina came in. Karina was looking through stuff. I gave her some under eye patch things to lubricate and, you know, what do they call that? Hydrate under her eyelid, under her eyes. And then I had that picture over here. Well, that picture was too young for me, girl. It's a big old blonde hanging on a half a moon, you know. I'm a little old for that. But it wasn't a poster. It's a picture. It's framed. So I asked Lily, do you want that picture? Oh, yes. So I gave it to her. Okay, I guess we're on our last leg with this e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream in 205 in Light. I love it. e.l.f. just really has good stuff. I used to use a whole lot of e.l.f. I don't know what happened. I still have it, I guess. Or else I used it up, I don't know. I want to do a full face of something. You don't do that. I got way too much this time. I think I got 3 pumps here. We're not going to use all that. If we need more, we can dip back into it. So Lily, she's always changing the kind of bed she has. So she went into her room. She used to sleep in that room. And I cleaned it all up, you know, and redecorated it for my sister. And if my sister ever comes. But it's ready. And so Lily said, Randy, where did you get that bed? And I told her. And now she told Lori, well, I want a bed like that. And Lori said, what? Lily, how many beds do you have to get before you're happy? I said, well, Lori, I don't know. But you had several beds. You had a canopy, you had a baby bed, you had a canopy bedroom suite, then you wanted some other kind of bed, then you wanted to what do they call it? A trundle bed. So you had the same thing. It runs in your blood. I love my bed. Love it. It's so comfortable and it's high. I like a high bed. I don't like a low bed. Of course, you know, sometimes I struggle how to get into it. One night, oh, well, I'm not going to tell you. One night I had a hard time getting in the bed because of my sleeping pill, and then I was a nervous wreck, so I took a Xanax, and I wasn't functioning. I was functioning, but I didn't have good balance. I ended up, I couldn't get in it. So I ended up sleeping in the floor on the rug with Sassy. Because if I kept it up, I was going to fall and break my hip. So, now I've got it all figured out. Do I need any more? No. So that's a waist right there. Okay, now we're going to do some contouring. Nope. We're going to take this. And I'm not putting this all on my face anymore. I'm just going to put it where I need it right there. This is Catrice Ultimate Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. It's 12 hours and it's in light natural. And I'm not putting it all over my face. Put it right in there and right there. Right in that trench. Oh, well, we got to get that. And right there. And right there. I don't need any more than that. I do that, and what's the point? I don't see it. It's a waste. A lot of people do it, though. But, you know, I'm trying to cut down on all this 10 tons of makeup I wear. But there. But to tell you the truth, girls, I love 10 pounds of makeup on my face. What's ever on my brush, I'll just put it in those spots. There we go. Hold on. Well, that's okay. It's kind of like a double whammy right there. Yeah. If it's not going to be the same, what's the point? I don't know. Anyway, let's not worry about that anymore. Now we're going to do some contouring with this Kiko Malano Sculpting Touch Cream Stick Concealer in 200 Hazelnut. Now, I usually start way back there, but I saw a woman yesterday, and she did not start right there. She started right here. And she got that little turkey got one. Well, and I'm going to pull this even farther down. It's going to be blended. Don't worry about it. It'll all be blended. Okay. I'm going to put that all the way across. Now, what I've been doing is coming all the way down and doing that. Well, the lady I was watching yesterday, she just came right there and she stopped. Right there. And she stopped. Then she put a little dab right there. Oh, she put it here too. It's not looking too good, but She's not through yet, this lady. Where's the lid? Alright. Now I'm going to buff that in. I could probably use one shade darker of this, and I'm going to order it because now I'm on the cream contours. It's so much better than the powders. I might invest a little powder right there. A little darker powder. I might do that. Okay, now just pat that in, pat that in. Okay. I'm not sure I like that. But we're not done. So then what she did, she took a concealer and she put it there and there. Did she put it on the tip of her nose? I don't believe she did. And then she took her little brush. We'll use this one. And she brushed that in. I'm going to put some on the tip of my nose. Well, I don't like that. Well, we're covering that right up. Because I don't think it looks good. There's a problem right here. We'll use powder. Okay, we're going to do the same thing to the other eye. To the other nose. Side of the nose. Help me, girls. Okay. I'm not happy with that. So I'm going to find a contour. And I'm going to start right here. And cover that. Chicken neck up. Alright. Now, well, I'm already using this, so I'm going to do this all over again, but I'm going to use a darker color. Okay, now I'm just going to come over there. I'm trying to make my nose look small. This big hunk of nose is a big problem for me. Okay. Now she put some right across the middle, up there. I've been going too low. Well, that looks terrible. I don't know if you girls remember that. What was that guy that had that great big mouth, that great big nose? played the piano. Okay. Now I'm just going to take that same little brush because it's still got stuff on it. If I can find it. What did I do with it? I just had it. Oh, it's right here. Okay, and then I'm going to girls, I put dark in there. What happened? Well, I think it might look better. I've got some dark on this and some light. So let's try to make that look better. I think that makes my nose look bigger. Let's get that. Let's quit messing with the nose. It's the nose I was born with. Let's leave it alone. Because I'm getting so much stuff on there, but I won't be able to blend it. Okay, here we go. Now let's blend that. See if that one, see that hit it a little bit better. I'm going to have to go out in the sun with this before I go to the doctor. Okay. It's 1:30. I've got to hurry. So now I'm going to use my highlighter. And this is Makeup Revolution Dare to Divulge highlighter. Well, Coda must have went outside. He's staying outside more and more. Digging holes. I don't know why he digs holes. He's got cool places to go to. He can come right in the house. Now today, I think this might be the one that I liked. That I thought was almost a dupe for that, for the Coral Cove, Milani Coral Cove. This is, where's the lid? Because the lid fell off. This is Essence, the blush in number 10, Befitting. Let's see what this does. We never know. I don't come in here and practice. Well, this is what I'm gonna use, so let's see what it's gonna look like. I don't do that. I'll just come here and say, well, we're gonna try this today. Now it might work and it might not. We could always cover it up. So whatever's left on my brush, I'll put it all over my face. All right, where's that lid? It won't stay on, but I want to keep it there. All right, now what I'm going to do is blend all this makeup. Blend it away. Not away, but make it all blend together. Eyebrows. We're going to be using the, oh shoot, did I get the wrong one? No, this is Vivienne Sabo 03. Doesn't say what color it is here, but it will say when I look it up on Amazon what color this actually is, but it's 03. Okay, let's try this one. Now, I don't know if I got heavy-handed the other day or what, but it was, what is going on? It was too dark. So forget all the Raven for now. We're gonna try this one and see what this is. Yeah, I was just raving about that one the other day, but it had not looked like that before, so I think I was heavy-handed. Then I was watching an eyebrow video, and this lady was starting her eyebrows right there. Well, my hair starts right here, so that's where I'm going with it. Okay. Okay, I think they're almost twins. They might not be, but because you see, I don't know why it is, but things look better here than they do down here. I think it's because I've got all these lights shining in my face, and I don't down here. I think. Okay, lipstick. We're going to be using this one you have to shake. This, is it Maybelline? Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink in the color Charmed. I want to make sure I get it good and okay. You know what? I'm going to start with this flat lip first. Now I'll have to pull that down, but for right now, I'm going to start right there. Remember when I thought I had that stroke? Don't you think, and they said I did not have a stroke, but don't you think it's strange that this side of my lip, this side of my face is drawn down from the eyelid to the mouth? Both of those things. Do I have more? Well, we've covered it up. But I think I may have had a stroke. All right. Okay, I'm going to stop with that right there. And I'm going to blot it. Because it looks a hot mess. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see it's overdrawn. I can. Now you probably really can. So I'm going to line it with a, not that color, this color. This might work. What color is this? This is LA Colors lip liner, and I think this is Shine All Day or something. Rose All Day. Now I'm going to try to make that and then I'm going to take that off. Because it leaves a little bit of stain. I'm figuring all this out. Because girls, when you're old, you got to figure things out. It leaves just a little bit hair of a stain right above my lip. And that's where I want to be. Because that side is the side that just slopes down. You know, I got it right in a wrinkle right there. But we can fix it. Okay. Well, that's terrible. We're going to fix it. Might have to wash her face. All right, now I'm going to take that little brush that I use for my lips, and I'm going to try to smooth it all out. Well, see that this is deep wrinkles. Okay, that didn't work at all. That's terrible. So now I'm going to have to take some concealer and cover that up. Oh, wait, maybe I could use this. Mm-mm. Okay, I'm going to use that little brush. You know what I could do? Put a little beauty mark right there. Cover it up. Oh, that's a beauty mark. What you doing, Coda? Oh, and there he is. There's the Coda boy. Oh, you good boy? You are a good boy. Say hi to the girls. Look up here. Look up here. Say hi to the girls. You're not going to say hi to the girls? He wants something. Okay, get down. That's enough. Back. Back. I can't. I can't do anything about that. I hate that. It'll be all right. It's going to be all right. use something else. This. Okay. It's just not going to work. That lip is lopsided, and trying to fix it makes it all the worse. And we're not going to spend 30 minutes on my lips. It is what it is. But I am going to put that little dab of pink in there. I just broke it. Just in the middle. All right. Now, that's good enough. Where are we? I'm going to put this, what is this? Benefit? No, it's Rimmel Brow This Way, to try to keep these eyebrows on. And up. All right. All right. We've got to stop this video. I'm going way too far. Let's put some gloss on. This is ColourPop So Juicy, All Dolled Up. Or what is it? Dolled Up. There we go. Powder. Let's do powder and get this over with. I know you girls want to get off of here. And I can't find my powder. What? Oh. It's over here. I need some coffee. Anyway, so stay tuned, because after a while, when I come back, I'm going to do another video. I promise it won't be as long as this one. I've got way too much powder on there. So I'm going to tap it off on my hand. Well, it still looks like a lot. Lee's been sick, girls. She was back on the other day, but she told me she'd been sick. I wondered what had happened to her. I figured she might be sick. So let's pray for Lee. We love her. Okay. Now we're going to knock some of that powder off. And we're going to spray. There it is. This is the Benefit the Professional Super Setter. Well, that's the last thing you use, Judy. And I'm going to pat that in. Where are you going, Code? I still have a little color in my face, which is good, but I'm going to put just a tad more blush. Yes. Well, that should have been contour up there, but it's all right. Okay, girls, this video is over. Wish me luck at the doctor, girls. I have so much. I got me a list. This is what's going on, and I'm a little concerned about it. And let's do a complete blood work, MRIs, whatever we have to do. But it's my feet. Something is going on with my feet. And I need to figure out what it is. Okay, I love you. Everything on my face will be listed below. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye. That's not what you're trying to do.